Blow up planes. All right, and then this will double him again, and he'll be scared to block with the Haughty Djinns. Actually, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, and despite the fact that I have nipples, I don't think you can milk me. I'm Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Say hello to your mother. So I'm broadcasting today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck. At this point, it's of my own creation. So what we got going on is that in my head, I've been thinking, like, I don't know, it comes to me every once in a while. It's, man, you know what would be the best thing in the world? Rabble Rousing and Skitterbeam Battalion. That would be so fantastic. You just get it out there, charge with 3, pick up 3 more, you know, that just keeps blossoming like crazy, and then everything else kind of falls into place after that. I kind of wanted to have like a Visions of Phyrexia into it, but essentially the whole deck kind of came together, and I couldn't figure out how to put Visions of Phyrexia into it quite yet. But anyways, so what I did is I found one of the old decks, because the guy I also really wanted to have in there was Devilish Valet, because I wanted to take Devilish Valet and attack, while then also having Skitterbeam Battalion coming out with the Rabble Rousing, which would mean that you would get, what is this? If he was already out, it would be 6 times doubling his ability. And I don't want to do the math for it. It's just a lot. And that's a 3-card combo. And it just seems like there's such potential for turning the Devilish Valet into a super nuclear bomb. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I took that old deck, I ripped out some of the stuff, and we put a bunch of Brothers War stuff in here. And so what we'll do is we'll take a look at the individual cards. I'll kind of point out the key pieces here, and then we'll take it out and see if we can continue to make this thing work as well as I hope it does. All right, so the combo that I talked about really was Rabble Rousing, Skitterbeam Battalion, and Devilish Valet. You know, if I can get this guy out for 9, make him into the 4/4s, fantastic. But I don't really care. I just need 3 bodies to hit the ground when I have a Rabble Rousing out there, and for them to have haste. So also Burn Down the House does the same thing. 3 bodies. You get those, and the great thing is that if they get blocked, they do a point of damage on top of that. You know, so they're getting their damage through regardless, but they get those out, and Rabble Rousing will cause 3 more people to jump in place, which makes this guy go a trillion times. The hard part is getting this guy to stay alive. We got 3 of them. As long as we get him out fast, don't put him out early, I'm thinking we'll be good. What else we got in here that's really awesome? So, Adeline was in here before. Wedding Announcement was in there before. You know, she'll pop out 1 human token whenever somebody attacks. Whenever you attack on your turn. This guy will pop out 1, but it's really late in the game, so that doesn't really help out too much. This guy, what's really nice about this one is when it gives all your creatures +1/+1. Maybe it'd be better to swap this out for something that gives those pluses a little earlier. Myrel is fantastic in that she puts out X 1/1 colorless soldier tokens equal to the number of soldiers you control. We don't have that many soldiers, but Adeline is a knight, and she puts out humans, so that doesn't help. I guess this is the only other source of soldiers that we got. So maybe there is some tinkering we can do with this to make this thing better. But for right now, this thing has been doing very well. So we're going to go with it as it is. I did change out that draw card dog for 2 for the Ambitious Farmhand. The reason why is because I was always getting the dog early, and I really was just hoping and praying for a land. And like, let's just say 1/3 of the time we got a land out of the dog. And that was disappointing. And I realized, you know what, for the same price, I can get somebody that's always going to get me a land. Always. There's no guessing about it, no randomness. I'm just getting that land, which is what this deck totally needed, was that guaranteed early land that is going to guarantee you get up to the levels you need to be at. Because you need to be at 4s and 5s to really make this thing tick. Bitter Reunion was added because you can go look for more lands with this thing, or if you got enough lands, look for something else. Plus, you have the ability to give your creatures haste, which is if you get Rabble Rousing out, then you can put out anything and then attack with it on the turn it came out, causing Rabble Rousing to get a bunch of dudes out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Vanquish the Horde is there to wipe the board in case things get out of control. Same thing with Burn Down the House. Hopefully you'll be able to use it for the Red Devils, but if you need to do 5 points of damage across the board, it's there for you. Wandering Emperor can be a Shadow Assassin Ninja Planeswalker, or she could pump out more dudes, which are going to help pump up Devilish Valet. So hopefully we'll be able to get to the Devilish Valets, because he is the nuclear bomb that people are not going to be able to stand up against. All right, that is the deck. Let's take it out and see if we can make it work. All right, playing against Cyphon. Cyphon. I go first. We'll keep what we got. Okay, we got 3s and 5s. Big announcement. Maybe we could trick him into going after... He's Wandering Emperor on him next turn, maybe. No blocks. We gotta go for that one. And I'll attack. Alright, let's see what kind of nonsense he gets into on this turn. Alright, we got 4. Let's put out the wedding announcement. And we'll increase this guy up. No attacks. Oh, I will block. All right, let's just wipe the board. Cancel. Can we do this any better, though? I could throw out the Skitterbeams now and go crazy. We're coming to the attack. I'll take 2 every turn. Let's just keep that up. Oh, I could have gone after the stupid Sheoldred with the Wandering Emperor. I am an idiot. Yep, I was just way too wrapped up on other things. All right, that will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. At least. Alright, got him down to 2. And he's back up to 4. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish! And we're playing against with 4 E's. With 4 S's. Or 4 S? With 4 S? And maybe. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep it. Vanquish the Horde. With 4's. And his name's bothering me big time. All blue, like a jerk. Alright, so we can now start pounding out some guys here. Will we be able to win despite the countering? That's the question. See, Blue's not known for putting out a bunch of dudes. So I don't think the Vanquish the Horde is going to come easy here. Alright, that's not terribly the coolest. Let's see what Myrel can do. That's not great. Alright, so my new plan has to deal with Devilish Valet number 2. And then on the next turn, the Skitterbeam. A lot of planes. Alright, and then this will double him again. And he'll be scared to block with the Haughty Djinns. Actually, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. He's got to block with the Haughty Djinn. He may be dead. All right, there we go. Dead. Touchdown. Lava Bears. All right, been against Vinnie. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep it. Let's just go white. Another white and an Ambitious Farmhand. She's got places to go, people to see. All right, we are going to go ahead and put out Adeline at this point. And I'll attack. Pick up another recruit while we're out here. Interesting. All right. So here's 4. Let's just go in for another set of attack here. Okay. It is my attack phase, by the way, so you should let me do it. And Adeline. All right, so next turn I can bomb him with the Devilish Valet. Question is he just going to counter everything? Guess we should just try it. All right, yep, that's me recording here from the tuberculosis ward. All attacks, come on. Nothing for you to do. There you go. Stupid jerk. Down to 8. That would have definitely been lethal for you. And we win! Yabba Dabba Doo. Our opponent against Autoboat. 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 Alright, all white, no reds. I'll keep it. There's a lot of good stuff going on with the white to begin with. Alright, there we go. There's a red. And we're done. I have to send 2 dudes out? Okay, I guess I'm not. I'm going to say two dudes out to jump out and kill that guy. Alright, we'll just put those guys out. And I'll attack. I hope I pick up another land along the way. Need 5. I only have 4 at the moment. Okay, Myrel's here to keep up the pressure. Let's just plow these guys out. Alright, Blood Fountain. Just let it go. He's just trying to cock that thing up, huh? Looking for another land is what we're looking for. And there we go. We got exactly what we're looking for. Let's put out this guy, which gives us yet another land. And another guy. 3 more guys. That's fantastic. All right, someone tells me that Myrel's going to get killed here pretty soon. As long as I'm only taking out one person at a time, I'm pretty good with that. Okay, he's got it up to 9. Yeah, I don't care. We're gonna no blocks. All right, Rabble Rouse. Second Rabble Rouse. All attack. We'll take a Adeline in this case. So let's do that. All right, at this point, we will start blocking like crazy because we got more than enough guys to kill him. He's got to do 14 points of damage to me in this turn somehow. He could deal with 9. It was all just a bunch of soldiers, and then the citizens came running out. And that's how they lay it down in response to your overwhelming power and awesomeness. Victory! We're playing against Boris. Or is it just Borza? Alright, no, this is not going to do. If you were like colorless, then maybe. Mulligan, pretty much better. And we'll get rid of the... I love you too much, Skitterbeam. We're going to get rid of the wedding announcement. Oh, I can't believe I made that decision. A lot of Myrels at this point. 4, 4, 5, 5. Nothing until then. Alright, so my hope is that we can make it to 5 and we can just burn down the house. Nice. He gets 2 guys out of that? That doesn't seem right. Nice try. Alright, well, one guy's not going to block a guy with Menace. Yeah, this guy's dancing low. Alright, get on out there, Myrel. Do your thing. There you go, my friend. Not the mana. Okay, the Shuffler is actively working against me at this point. No attacks. He's not getting the enchantment he's hoping for. He's just sucking on whatever he's got up there. You send in Death Touch there. Nope. No mana. All right. We are just going to go ahead and pop this. We're going to give up the other Myrel. Mana. There we go. No attacks. We're just going to chill out here and play the defense. Unfortunately, then Kamiya Transients will come back after I blow everything out. Actually, he really doesn't have a lot going on there, does he? All right, so he's going to get a couple of pluses there. What do I got? 6 at this point? Okay, if I put out these two, one's going to be buff, and then Myrel will put out an additional 1. Let's just go for it. All right, you're going to sacrifice something? You trade off? Nope. Whoa. Devilish Valet's pumped up is so delicious. And I don't care. Just, yeah, come get me. I don't care. What's he up to? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's not good. All right. Well, I got to chunk 1. Hopefully, it can't get much higher than this. All right. Excellent. I got to win in this turn, though. Which better, Skitterbeams or burn down the house? Oh. What do I got anyway? 1, 2, that's 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be one or the other. Or I could just clear the board of the Skitterbeams right now, or to burn down the house. And then a Skitterbeam after that. Okay, let's just go for the attack then. Frog needs to eat a guy too. Okay, so I could have won just by doing burn down the house then. I didn't need to be so conservative. Oh, interesting. All right, 2. He's just let it go. All right, and that's it. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, here we are with the deck that I referred to as the Boros Nuclear Bomb. I think I always pronounced nuclear wrong. Is it? Anyways, we'll get to it later. Nuclear. That sounds right. Anyways, so changes have been made. This is an old dog with new tricks. I've enhanced it using the Brothers War cards. The big thing I was dealing with there was just I wanted to do Rabble Rousing with Skitterbeam Battalion. And this deck works very well unto itself. And other changes have been made, and it was good. I did have to go back and change out the that dog with the farmhand because I always just wanted mana, and the dog was, either a card or mana. And sometimes I just really wanted mana all the time. So if you're really just ambitious for just mana, Ambitious Farmhand is by far the better card. Who was the hero of this deck? It was Devilish Valet. Devilish Valet is always the hero. That dude is space awesome. Because yeah, there's so many places where a lot of creatures are coming into play, and this guy just rockets out of the stratosphere with how much damage, tramply, hasty damage, he deals in one turn. It's like I wasn't doing the math enough, and there were so many times I could have just killed the person because of Devilish Valet if I would have just bothered to do the multiplication. But here we are. So this guy is a monster, and this is exactly the kind of deck that's going to help him out. Myrel ended up being way better than I expected because you create those soldiers equal to the number of soldiers you control. So the more soldiers you have out, the better off that she creates it, which then makes Devilish Valet go even crazier. It was just great across the board. The interesting thing is that I tend to favor Vanquish the Horde as a board wipe rather than the other one that cost, more. Or, like the one that costs 4 wipes the board, but it allows people who have multicolored stuff to draw a card or something. Reason why is because if you want to wipe the board, this thing is cheap. There's usually plenty of other things out there. It'll cost you 2 or 3 to actually do it. So Vanquish the Horde looks expensive, but it isn't. For some reason, when I was playing it with this deck, it was still expensive. It still was hard to go after it. Maybe it was just the people I was playing against. I don't know, something like that. But Skitterbeam inside this deck is fantastic. Just really good. All right, so let's go ahead and rate this thing up. Is this thing a winner deck? Is it competitive? And I can tell you that I have played it 6 matches in its current configuration, and I've got a 6-0 win rate. That is 100% wins. I played against Mardu. I played against Izzet. I played against Rakdos. I played against Golgari. I played against Mono Blue. I mean, it's a nice wide variety. I kind of wish I would have seen it against Mono Red. Yeah, I'd like to see how that works out. Burn Down the House works great, provided you get the mana together for it. And like I said, the last time I tried to play against it, I was using the card draw dog rather than the Ambitious Farmhand. And so I kept drawing cards rather than lands. And so I couldn't get the mana together to blow away the other guy's stuff in time to save myself. But this deck, I think, is going to do a much better job because it's more reliable mana. All right, so yes, it is. I'm going to get it into the A category straight off. Second of all, is it fun? 100%. This is a fun deck. It has a lot of fun things to do. Resolute Reinforcements come out at weird times because of the flash. You got all those different guys jumping in as things occur. Devilish Valet blossoming out of craziness. I mean, even Wandering Emperor could technically jump in during your attack phase and throw another dude out, making the Devilish Valet double itself again if you really, wanted to. Myrel's fantastic. Rabble Rousing is fantastic. Burn Down the House, using it for the 3. See, that threesome it's what does that doubling do? I mean, if you increase this thing by it's just insane. It is pure insanity. There's a lot of opportunities to make your Devilish Valet go crazy, but even without Devilish Valet, the deck is fantastic. So lastly, is the deck interesting? Does it have a theme, right? And the theme is really just getting out multiple dudes and charging in for the attack. It is an aggressive deck. Is it interesting? Yes, because to me, it's all about trying to maximize Devilish Valet, trying to get him out at the right time, trying to get him. Bitter Reunion is a fantastic add to this deck. I mean, it's really, really good. So I'm going to give this deck an A+, and I'm going to mean it because this is exactly the kind of deck Dr. Suckit loves to play. So if you choose to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, screw you guys, I'm going home. Bye.